I'm at 47 elapsed already.
Is it mine?
Me too.
And somehow TD is already pushing in.
Well, they're against a split build, and they're running triple melee, so I believe that their response is push, 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 push. Make the try to force something. It's like Bonart even ran past the flag stand with the flag, trying to push super hard. Meanwhile, ESC has running the same build, except they dropped a dervish for an assassin.
So right now they're training a prop monk for a fire release. Doesn't seem like the best trade.
That is kind of odd.
Now they're collapsing a dervish. So this is gonna be a long, drawn-out game.
Really
Unless
is.
CSD makes a mistake.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they should be able to kill this one monk at the stand, and yep, there.
Oh, yeah.
Right as
So
I
that-
said it.
You can't trade a prop monk for a fire really. Like,
No, definitely.
That was
not.
too much healing. That
I mean,
was too much
it's
healing
not
for
a good
two
play.
guys.
oh,
The-
and
the class-
the monk base.
Yeah.
I'll be really
I mean, the
surprised if we get out
classic
of here.
rule for split is if you have
What
one
is
monk.
prop monk doing? Yeah.
I don't know. Well, anyway, what I was saying was the classic split rule is that if you only have one monk versus a hammer warrior and a water lily, that monk is gonna die as long as the hammer warrior and water lily are good.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's
a
exactly
single
what
monk
happened.
can die to a warrior. Like,
Yeah.
alright, so
But that's what hammer
still
warriors do. They kill one monk.
2 healers for 2 damage dealers is not good. Like, either... I don't even know what they're doing.
It's, yeah, I mean, it's one healer, one damage dealer in response to 2 damage dealers. It's not a hard thing.
This is not what I expect from the #1 team in the universe. Alright, they're figuring that.
Yeah,
Is
there they
Iceland
go.
insane? Is that landing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So they have both monks back at stand now, which is better. I mean, the assassin and fire ally is a lot of damage, but I think it should be okay with just the ranger and Rit as long as they play it smartly.
Yeah, that's much better.
Arclight's killing the useless archer right now. And is attacking the other useless archer and just getting some faction.
You know,
This might be the most useless NPC in the game.
definitely.
Like this
Anytime I
archer
see
here.
anyone kill these, I just get kind of annoyed because there's literally no reason to waste your time on.
The only reason is if you kill them, the base under attack message is later.
Yeah, but I mean, any good team is gonna know where
Yeah,
you are anyway in general.
I'm trying here, man.
I mean, I have seen those archers hit a pin down every once in a while, but it's in rare cases. You need to be in some kind of crazy position. So I guess it's fine. It's just kind of a waste of time, I think. That.
So power block on Boneheart.
It seems to be the build, you know, triple melee with the power block guy. You get one power block through, your wave of pressure just mows him down. We have yet to see a necro in any of our matches so far.
You know, I used to think about why they would remove the
Well,
necro from
Degen is
this,
pretty bad.
but
Very true.
I mean the dervishes are kind of doing what the necro is doing anyway, so it's kind of redundant, like all the condition spam and everything.
Well, the condition spam is nerfed a ton. I mean, conditions, no armor,
Yeah,
but the health,
that too.
like, the dervishes are just doing a ton more pressure, because the
Yeah.
like DPS is much higher. So I think this is definitely a flux related thing. It's not really that the Necro's a bad bar, necessarily, no.
I think I've seen this Mesmer before the flux though too, so...
That was a
But,
good,
nice.
cool play there by EST,
I mean, Memphis
even though it didn't
was
really
decent.
work out. It kind of gave them a flag advantage, where they kept that assassin fire early over there in the side and pushed in. And they're doing it again, and then they have Rotten kind of run through the front. They're playing pretty well, except for Arclight getting killed in the back. Which is pretty unfortunate for them. What did he die to? Just a dervish?
A dervish.
Alright.
I mean, those
Their
dervishes,
ritualist,
they catch you.
TD's ritualist has icy shackles though, so I can see him dying to icy shackles in a dervish.
I'm honestly, maybe this is just me being a dinosaur, surprised to see so many Rit runners.
Burst pressure? Really?
Is it? I mean, like you going against EST, they're probably gonna split around a lot more. I don't know. I'd probably just run a heal burst flagger.
Yeah, it's between that or the snare. Like, the shackles is pretty valuable, as you see. It like got him another kill again.
That's 2 kills now that Shackles has gotten.
Like, the snare
but
on the
is
flag
that-
is pretty key.
I don't know.
I mean,
Well, it depends. Do you want to run phase force first into their entire team and hope you can out-heal their split? Or you just want to collapse on their split and kill them over and over again? Basically guaranteeing to win eventually.
I mean, I just can't believe this Shackles is landing this much. Like, you know the guy's running at you to Shackles you, and they continually walk into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think the Rit is safer in general, just because, like, if they don't know what EST is gonna run, I mean, what if they just bust out some kind of 8v8 pressure, you know, then the Monk's gonna be useless.
I also imagine Brazilian weapon's pretty good. It's Flux.
Yeah.
Actually, Guardian's probably better though, but whatever.
You can bring another Spirit Bond or a Prot Spirit or something.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely nice for
anyway.
both. I like the Rit. Just because the shackles. Like, it basically shuts down their split single-handedly. There's no, like, you know, maybe we can set up a big play on the Monk. No, it's if we split into their base against the shackles guy, we're gonna die. So, split over.
I like the tactic that TD's resorted to here, trying to get an icy shackles off every time the dervish comes back to run a flag, and if it lands, then the dervish kills before running the flag, and if not, then he just runs it. I think that's
EST's
smart
response
play.
to this needs to be, yeah, hit those dervishes on the flag path.
They're trying to set up a body block on this flag here. You know, I like the body block. It can end up well, but when you're ahead, which TD is, it can also lose you the game sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think it's too unsafe though. I mean, EST doesn't have a dervish or anything to just blow them up. They only have a fire ally.
Yeah,
So
who
I think
needs
it's
to
pretty
be
safe.
going there
Who
right
needs
now?
to be trying to blow them up? Yeah.
Yeah, like that fire ally would do so much work right now.
I mean, without the fire ally there, I think they can just infinitely block. To be honest, like there's no way they don't have any AOE besides that.
I don't know what Arlec's doing. He doesn't really have a play.
Yeah, he can't really patrol the path. The assassin isn't doing anything. I'd rather he and the assassin swap. Like, the assassin can actually, like, you know, maybe kill somebody one-on-one along that flag path.
Blow up the 4 people who are standing in AoE. Like, a meteor and a Roberts basically wipes them. Like, it's ridiculous.
They should just be collapsing all their damage, to be honest, when they're body blocking like that.
They kind of lost the opportunity. That's not even Arclight's fault. Well, I mean, it's partially his. But his team needs to be calling for him to come back immediately, too.
Yeah,
like,
I
he
mean,
doesn't know
if
the
he's on the
body
other
block's
side of the
happening.
map, yeah, he doesn't know about it.
I don't know what kind of events you guys have been in, but if there's a body block set up, it's pretty scream through Ventrilo like 95 times in
That is
4
true.
seconds.
Yeah, so yeah, it's probably his fault. But he's been playing well, like, really well for the rest of the game, so we'll give him a pass.
Well, EST at least they got a flag out, and things are a little more open for them. They don't want, like, EST does not want the focus of battle to be in 2 places, like their flag path and the other team's base. Like, EST's build is going to succeed when there's like 3 points of interest.
Yeah, which is hard to do on this map, to be honest. There's really only 2 points of interest. Well, I guess if you included the 2 bases and the flag stand, but
Oh, it's also Hush.
I don't know. Nobody
I mean,
cares about
how do you
that,
kill
though.
somebody with like 1,000 health?
You
Oh, that's a
invent
diversion on
flux.
curve shot.
You invent a flux that reduces armor. That's how you solve that.
I see. It's a good diversion by Boneheart there.
Well, This guy just got shackled, but he's not gonna die. We're seeing the 2 healers for 2 damage dealers play again.
Oh, this might be dangerous
Oh,
for TD then. That's...
Well, they just got their dervish here, and they snared the assassin. Just don't know how in the world.
Oh man,
Just continue to
I'm
happen.
so scared for TD right now. They only have 1 healer and they're trying to push a flag. This might end up
EST
disastrous.
needs to recognize it, but they're not sending their damage in the right direction. It's really
Well,
annoying.
their Hammer Warrior isn't going with their... isn't trying to attack their monk right now. Just going on the footman.
It looks like they're getting
Like-
footmen. That's okay. I think that's okay. Those 2 footmen are pretty important.
These shackles... I don't know. Whenever I ran shackles, nobody just face first into me and let me just like snare them and kill them over and over again. I'm kind of jelly right now.
Maybe you didn't ask politely enough.
EST needs to recognize right now that there's 1 monk in the base and they pulled a knight.
Yeah.
TD is really vulnerable in EST's base right now.
Arclight's trying to get back, but he's dying. He's gonna die after time here to this Hammer Warrior and Dervish, which is
this-
quite unfortunate.
You know, their hammer warring is back. The assassin based, so that could actually be pretty huge.
Without the Hammer Warrior, though, I mean... Well, Assassin and Water Ellie can kill 1 monk. It's possible, so we'll see what happens here. He needs to be getting on the monk right now, though, like immediately. He can't be hitting a dervish like this.
Oh, Water really has to figure it out. Assassin... Not so much. Trying to split. Do not split. What are you doing? Stop it.
Oh. That makes me so sad. They could have just team-wiped all of
no.
TD right here.
He's figuring it out.
The discipline
it out.
stance is out on Lanik. I know the Guardian's up, but
No, not messing around.
no, he's grabbing a flag.
So,
It's
Lanik
too
is
late
just
now anyway, the prop monk's
holding up
almost
the
back.
entire team. Yeah, they lost a huge window there.
Like right here, just wasteless collapse. Oh, did he miss it?
Now he's on her, but it's too late, the prop monk's almost there already.
So he basically missed a minute of beating on a single monk at stand by just he did nothing but run around. Like it was.
That's not the first time it's happened too. I mean, the biggest mistake EST is making is not recognizing that TD is prone to send 2 healers back and collapsing on that every time they see it. I mean, that could have wiped TD like 3 times by now if they just recognized it.
Do you think it's just vent clutter of people wanting to split and move flags instead of just doing the straightforward thing to do?
Yeah,
Or trying to
just
be too
for
cute.
recognition. Like the assassin, like even with no vent, needs to see that play. Like that's an easy play.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody was telling him to try to get a flag out or something silly like that, but no.
I mean,
Just gotta man up and say no.
it seems like they're trying to just force the split instead of doing what assassins do best and forcing collapses instead.
So assassin's trying to split again. Not gonna do well versus fully boosted Rit. Arclight is trying to push him out of the base.
It's just
That's
kind
gonna be
of,
hard
it's just
now.
a little bit painful to watch. I mean, like, it's so simple for them to just go split. TD sends 2 healers back. They turn around and run back and kill the rest of their team. Like, that's all they have to do, and they aren't doing it.
Nope, they have to eat an icy shackles and die to dervishes before they all have.
So here what I would do is I would send Arclight out the back and see if I can get that healer to come back again and then try to collapse.
I definitely agree.
I'm gonna set the sending a warrior out. I mean, I guess that accomplishes the same thing.
What about Warrior
I
and
agree with-
Arclight?
I agree with the Warrior and Arclight because that's gonna force them even more to send a second healer back. So if they can get another good collapse now. Let's just hope that they actually collapse and don't try to just head first into their base again like usual.
Alright, so they're down to 1 monk at base again.
And there goes the prop monk leaving, just as expected.
So you definitely drop the hammer warrior back now. Where are you going?
Arclight's turning
Looks like
around instead.
Arclight's turning.
Well, you aren't gonna kill
That
him
might
with 2
be enough.
LEs.
But I would
maybe.
much rather have that hammer warrior. Like, you might
Yeah.
pressure out that 1 monk.
I
Like,
don't know. You have to get some
Assassin or Warrior?
serious meteor luck.
Cannot push a pit versus a monk and
Yeah.
a runner.
I mean, the warrior should be turning around right now, and the assassin should just jump on the
Yeah,
prop
he
monk
can
and
run.
snare him
Both
and
of them
stuff.
can run faster. Is the thing. Like they can get
Yeah.
back faster.
Alright, so they just need to go huge pressure. Yeah, like the warrior falling back would have been 10 times better here. Like, this monk would be dead, and they wipe him in the base.
Yeah, he's not gonna get back
But-
in time now. The prop monk's he already knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that was poor. They almost had the play down perfectly, they just collapsed the wrong person. Like, the warrior would have been much better in the base than the LA.
I mean, I think splitting Rotten off would be huge too, because if you can get TD's prop monk to split and you have Rotten there with him, he can just crypt shot him endlessly while they kill the other monk in base.
Yeah, actually right there, what should have happened is the warrior should have tried to get back to stand, and Ron should have pushed through the front of the base to snare the prom monk as he was trying to get there.
I mean, there's just no way that a healer's gonna die to 2 LAs and a ranger. Like, she can sustain that DP. I mean,
Well,
that DPS
they've
pretty
reset, so they can try this again. You see Arclight going. They have an opportunity to try this play again 4 minutes later.
well. I mean, it seems
Arclight's
like
just
they're
trying to carry them.
it seems
Like, the
like
other
they're
guys
even
need to be
thinking
doing
about
what he's
collapsing.
doing.
They're trying to just get lucky and get a breakaway, which, I mean, obviously is not working.
Oh, they're getting some pressure. Finally, that warrior's in the base. Like, about time, man.
Well, Arclight looks like he's going to get free. Wow, the prop monk's really going to leave in the face of this pressure?
Yeah. See,
Oh,
this
they're gonna send
this is
Ranger
what they
instead
wanted.
and fall back.
One warrior at the stand does so much work. You can't drop that second monk now. And now,
Yep.
yeah, that's what they wanted. Like, Arclight made the right play, and the warrior made the right play. And good stuff finally happened.
Except that they get
Dervish and
killed.
Ranger are pretty close behind Arclight, though. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get anything done in TD's base.
So what
I
are
see
they
Shackle's
doing?
about to screw. Oh, he hit a pin down. Alright, see you later, Arclight.
I think the water early got P-blocked or something. It's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, Arclight's completely screwed.
No. That was me. I'd just be yelling team.
I mean, I don't know.
It just comes back to what it's been. They're not thinking about trying to collapse when they're making these plays. They're thinking about getting a breakaway, and like that's not the right mindset, I don't think. I don't know. I feel pretty bad for EST just because there's just so many ways that they can force TD to mess up. I mean, TD is making huge mistakes with how they're responding to these splits, but EST just isn't capitalizing on any of them.
Yeah, I agree. I really think it's that warrior trying to split off too much. It's
Yeah.
the main problem.
I mean,
the warrior
I'd
and the
even be
ranger
fine
should be
with-
switching.
I'd even be fine with the warrior making some kind of fake split, but he just needs to always come back to their base to collapse. He needs to be the first to collapse if he leaves, at least.
But on the other side of the coin, TD's playing.
Yeah, they're playing
well.
well. I mean, I don't like how they're responding, but I mean they're getting work done.
Yeah. Otherwise they're playing. Like, their micro is fine and everything, but I'd really dislike how they're responding to ESD splits. But they're just getting lucky and not getting punished for it.
And to be
There
fair
goes the
to all
warrior
the players
again.
involved, when we have like the map and ops, it's a lot easier to see these plays that seem obvious, but it's a lot harder in game.
I suppose, but I mean, when you see one healer in your base, I mean, the instant response should be, there's one healer here, bring damage back and kill it. you know?
Yeah, as a like warrior or even assassin, like your eyes would just light up to see one guy there. Not only one guy, they like don't have defense. Like, you know, that should be a solo
Yeah.
kill for a warrior.
Yeah, exactly.
So ESC's probably going to be hoping for the a repeat of last game, I guess.
That's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I mean,
But Their
more
rid just got
explorers.
power blocked, which is unfortunate.
They don't have nearly as many NPCs down this time, so it's gonna be really tough.
They have 2 useless archers. And an assassin staring down. I mean, that's a fine for
Looks like-
assassin for a flagger, but
I don't know. I mean, I've always viewed the assassin way more as a collapser than a splitter. Like, it's just so incredibly mobile that
Yeah,
you can just
definitely.
like get to any location on the map faster than anyone else, and he's just not taking advantage of that.
and it really punishes poor response time. Like, you know, you're 5 seconds late, it's gonna get a kill.
Yeah, it just amplifies it. Looks like they're doing some
But TD is
desperation
being
splitting here. I don't know about desperation splitting, but I mean they're just running around with everyone now, so...
Well, the healer's gonna help. I mean, this Icy Shackles play will be slowed down quite a bit if there's actually a healer there. It would actually
I mean,
give
they're
you a
down
battle that they
to
can
one
win.
healer in this. I don't know why that warrior keeps on insisting on splitting. Like, I understand why, they're trying to make a play.
Like, even EST's monks, they should be like, yo, there's one healer in our base, come kill it, you know?
Just
And
keeping the
they're
warrior
just
in
not doing
base
it.
does so much work.
Yeah.
Like,
The
you can look at
warrior
what he's
or
doing.
assassin, to be honest, just some kind of melee.
Yeah, I think warrior's a little better because it's a higher chance of
Yeah.
killing. Alright, let's see what happens.
So they're going big on this prop monk right now with a lot of damage.
It's gonna be hard. The problem kind of got caught outside, which shouldn't have happened. I mean, I guess they're in transition. That's gonna be hard.
I mean, I think at this point with the situation they're in here, it should be Arclight splitting and the warrior in the base. And both sides might even have the potential to die then on TD.
Yeah.
Big bodyguard spike there. Easy kill.
They're just going for lore damage.
Yeah, looks like they're content to just try to outlore damage the other team. Or both teams are content to try to outlore
With
damage
only a
each other.
writ, I don't see this working. No, there's no way this is gonna work. This writ is just getting sat on by Barty, who's smart, knows that the NPCs will do the damage for me, doesn't need to spread poison or something silly.
I'm surprised all three of TD's melee aren't just sitting on the Lord at this point. They're trying to wipe them. I don't think that's the right choice, really. They should just sit both Dervishes and the Warrior and the Guild Lord, and they'll have way more Lord damage come 28 then.
Well, what you do is, like, a warrior would build on the guild lord, and then maybe try to knock something else to try to get a kill. But,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
trying to
Though
work
they are
something
getting
out
pressure
occasionally would be fine, but...
Oh,
Oh, there's
That's a
death
big
there.
kill.
Interesting.
how did that happen? Wow.
I mean,
Not too sure.
I should have been watching.
they have a lot of
That's
damage
weird.
there. I mean, let's be honest here, there's just 4
That's
offensive
probably the game
dives.
then.
Yeah, that's probably a good game. That was a pretty big throw. Walk up throw. That's kind of what happened.
I mean, I
So-
did see Loki resign earlier, so they might have already given up partially.
Well, I mean,
That
they're
might
still gonna
be
lose the
part of
lord.
it,
Okay,
but-
it wasn't
Yeah.
because they lost their monks. That was pretty funny though. I don't know how that happened.
That
on
was
either
really
side.
weird. If they
I
just
missed,
hung
I
in
missed
there.
both shots of that. I was like, yo, how'd that happen on one side? And then I like went to look in the other monks. Number 1 cameraman. Easy.
Well, EST's probably a little frustrated at that. You know, nothing was going well. They finally get a break. Oh man, big play. Oh, never mind. Monk's fine. Game over.
Well, you can't expect your monks to hold up solo that long. I mean, it was like... Yeah.
True though.
I mean, I expected, even if the monks didn't wipe there, I think I expected TD to win the match anyway, just because there's a lot of opportunities for EST and they took advantage of none of them, so... It was EST's game to lose, I think.
It's the number 1
and
guild in
they
the
lost
universe. Moves on.